Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for coming today. My name is Ameer Gafaar, and I work as a software engineering manager for ESW. I'm really excited that you all decided to come here and join this tournament today. I'm going to talk to you about three different things today. First, give you a quick overview of our family of companies. Then I will give you insights about our culture. And finally, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the specifics of the role you're applying for. So let me start with a little bit of an idea about the company first. You probably didn't hear the name ESW Capital before. That's expected because it's not a heavily advertised company. We keep kind of a low profile, but in its portfolio, there are dozens of companies, hundreds of products, and currently we have thousands of people working under that umbrella. Just to give you a little bit of an idea about the scale we have here, just for this year, just for 2018, ESW Capital have set aside $500 million for acquiring new companies. We're going to use that money to acquire 50 to 60 companies. So we're talking about a new software company acquired every week. This is the kind of scale we're looking at, and probably you can imagine why we need this great talent on a global scale to join us now. The bulk of the available roles are technical in nature, engineering to be specific, but there are also other roles related to support, finance, HR, sales and marketing, etc. Now, let me give you a little bit of an idea about the culture here in the ESW Group or ESW Capital. And I've been here for like a year now, and I can tell you that the culture here is very different from anything I've seen anywhere else. I can probably describe this culture on three different dimensions. First, we're all 100% remote. That means it's not just you working remotely, it's everyone, everywhere. Yourself, your manager, senior leadership team. This company is optimized for remote work. That's why it doesn't really matter where you are, as long as you're one of this top 1% great talent, we need you on board, right? We do all our hiring through crossover, either via people applying to the portal directly or via tournaments like the one you've chosen to come to today. We have standard rates and roles. So a chief software architect makes the same amount of money, no matter where they are in terms of the company or in terms of where they live. Now, the second differentiator I would like to talk about is our base. So we're really aggressive and really fast, and we love metrics and quantifiable goals. Our planning cycle is quarterly. So with every quarter, there are 65 days in that quarter, and we expect progress on our goals every single day of those 65 days. So we look at every day without achieving something as a lost opportunity. We expect everyone to work towards this goal and achieve something every day they work. This is how aggressive and fast we are. The third differentiator I might talk about is that we build on the economies of scale. That means, unlike other companies, which tend to become slower as they grow, we're actually becoming faster as we grow. This is because we rely on a central working model that is optimized for productivity. And we expect you as chief software architects to contribute to make that model even better and faster in the future. As we acquire new companies into our group, chief software architects have a key role in transforming those companies from their, say, old or legacy model into our new central model. So as chief software architects, you play two roles here. You transform companies to the new, to our model, and you help us improve that model at the same time. Now, let me give you a quick idea about the specifics of the role you're applying for, or what does it mean to be a chief software architect with ESW Capital. This is, of course, a $50 per hour role, standard rate. And maybe I would like to tell you here that we expect you to put 40 hours a week. And although there is no contractual obligation that says you should not be doing anything else, I find it extremely difficult to do something else in addition to those 40 hours. I think to be successful here, you need to focus 100% on what you're doing here. If you join, and we hope you do, then you'll start working with different products and different team members, and we expect you to expect the number of products and the number of team members that you will be working with to grow over time. The products you'll be working with are, generally speaking, enterprise kind of products, all right? So these are products that are generating millions of dollars of revenue to our company, and they are delivering real value to their customers. And this is the kind of software environment you'll be responsible for. As a chief architect, we expect you to blow away the customers. We expect the customers to be blown away by the kind of technical differentiation you're going to drive into these products. You are going to leverage many different technologies in order to bring that kind of differentiation to our clients. We expect you to have expert level understanding of the customer needs and what they need to see in our software. We expect you to have leadership skills. We expect you, of course, to write code, create solution architectures, algorithms, and designs. We expect you to have the depth of knowledge in the specifics of the role you're applying for. So if you're a Rails chief architect, we expect you to really to be an expert in Rails, but at the same time, we expect you to have the breadth to know about CI/CD pipelines, different testing strategies, different source code management options and strategies, different architecture flavors like microservices, service-oriented, different kind of hosting technologies like containerization, virtualization, caching, etc. This is the kind of level, this is the level of knowledge and expertise we expect to see from a chief software architect. As a software engineering manager, I can tell you that to me, as a manager managing a team, what really makes a difference to me from a chief architect is that a chief architect is someone I can rely on to drive great technical solutions to difficult technical problems. So I would expect you to dive deeply into really difficult problems and come back up with great solutions to these problems. You should come from a very solid technical background, and you should just love to get your hands dirty with that stuff and come up with great solutions to these hard to figure out problems. Right? So to summarize, this is a 100% remote job. We go really fast and we build on the economies of scale. We expect you to, as a chief architect, to help us build and maintain our culture and to dive deeply into a technically difficult problem and come out with great solutions. And as such, I suggest you continue with this tournament only if you like this kind of challenge and this like of culture. Let me just give you a little bit of details about the tournament today. I think you need to provision a few hours for the tests you're going to go through. There are different levels of tests like fundamentals, English, CCAT, and technical assessments. We try to keep this a friendly competition, but at the end of the day, it's a competition, and only the best of the best are going to be interviewed by the end of the day. And since we move really fast, I think those who pass will probably start receiving offers this week, or next week. This is how fast we go, and I'll be personally very excited, guys, if we can find great talent that can join our group of companies via this tournament. Thank you. I hope I have given you some information about what to expect should you join the company.